Good morning, guys. Don't mind my swollen face. Actually, I just woke up and I woke up and I'm not happy. Reason being that I made a post a few hours ago. That was before I actually went to bed last night. And I woke up this morning. I realized that the post has been brought down. It has been deleted. I want to believe that someone or some people actually reported the post, and the post was being deleted. And this really, I really feel bad about it. Not because the post was being brought down, but because a lot of people or those who must have reported that post are shying away from the truth and the facts. The post has to do with child molestation, has to do with young boys being abused by elder women. See, I don't know the way people think. I get to see some of the comments before I went to bed, whereby some people were like, oh, the image is disturbing and all that. It is disturbing, but it is the truth. Okay? When you get to see some stupid, irritating posts on social media, girls going about opening their bodies and all that, you don't get to say anything. You don't get to see anything bad in that. Ọmọ tí ò tí tọmọ ọjọ́ orí tó máa bọ́ sórí Instagram tó máa ṣí ìdílé tó máa ṣọ́yàn lẹ̀ tó máa ṣí gbogbo ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ rí yẹn complain lé lórí ọ̀bí rí yẹn report pé kàn bring down pé kò ní advantage kankan kò ní tó ń serve fún society rí yẹn. But you saw a post that you know deep inside you that it is the truth that needs to be told, that it is something we need to talk about. Emunye, report any can bring it down. Well, one thing I want us to understand is that we all talk about abuse. We all talk about violence in relationship, in marriages. As a woman, we all complain about how, we are being abused by our male partner. Yet, you have refused to take a deep thought and wonder why a guy or a man would choose to raise his hand on a woman, on his wife, on his daughter, on his sister. You have refused to sit down and have a rethink about what could have actually prompted a young guy abusing a lady. And I can categorically tell you, based on experiences, based on things I've seen, I've heard, I take my time to do research about things before I talk about them. And I've come to realize that majority of the young men out there that abuses their wives, that result into abuse in general, are young men, are men that have actually experienced abuse somehow themselves. Because at the very tender age, whereby you see a 10-year-old boy being picked up by a 23, by a 20, 30, 40, even 50 years of a lady or woman, having to carry that young boy, one man touch my this, touch that, remove your trouser, and all that. And I want more because they are naive. They don't have an understanding about what they are doing, and they don't know the impact of inkotonse because they are too young to understand it. Edemara wa Auntie Mulika, Auntie Sekino, Sister Nkechi, Mommy Dara, tó máa gbé àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké tó máa gbé wọn sẹ́sẹ̀ tó máa ní kó máa ṣe báyìí kó máa ṣe báyìí kó máa ṣe báyìí kó máa ṣe báyìí. Of course, as a guy, or let me say as a boy, it is painless. It doesn't have pain. And it's not as if pé tó bá ṣe gbogbo àwọn nǹkan yìí tán bóyá ọmọ yẹn máa rí ẹ̀jẹ̀ àbó máa rí anything tó máa jẹ́ kẹ́rù bà í pé kí ni nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún. As a matter of fact, as a young boy, they tend to enjoy it at that stage, thinking they are doing the right thing. And then our parents, our guardians, tó mama gbọ́ tàǹtí Nkechi sọ pé my small husband, oh yeah, come mama fi biscuit fi sweet tó mama fi tàn wọ́n wọlé. And you will see these parents and guardians, no, they are so naive and they are so blind. Àwọn lọ́tún mama sọ pé oh yeah, your wife is calling you, your this is calling you. Ọmọ náà tún ṣeré lọ́bẹ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe fọ́mọ yín tó jẹ́ ọmọ ọkùnrin, mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún, mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń go through. Irú ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ á wá dàgbà tán kíní náà ò ní kúrò lórí ẹ̀, á wá di ẹni tó ń wà irritated tó bá rí obìnrin. Okay, a friend of mine called me this morning based on that same post. Ipe Dayo, I realized that I realized that this post is no longer on your page. Were you threatened to take it down, or you took it down intentionally? And I'm not like, no, I was neither threatened, neither did I take it down intentionally. I just woke up this morning and I realized that the post has been deleted. Like someone reported the post and the post was deleted by Instagram. And this kind of sent me a report based on that. You will see the report on, when you swipe left. And then we got talking. And he had to share an experience with me that he had this friend of his. So Jepe, at every point in time, kò tètè marry. But tó máa marry, he's so irritated about his wife. Tó yẹ pé ó máa ń lù ṣeré ni. Ó máa ń nà ṣeré especially when it's resulting to a sexual connection between them. And then everybody keeps wondering, why are you like this? Why are you like this? Not until he has the courage to open up. And boom, what happened? His experience was that he's been láti kékeré, like at the age of 10 years old. Ni wọ́n ti ń abuse òun. Lágbàlagbà obìnrin tó ń wà pẹ̀lú den tó ti ń abuse òun. Tó máa gbé òun, tó máa ní kóun máa bọ̀, á ní kóun máa fọwọ́ tẹ àyà. Abọ́ ṣòkòtò òun. PPA tí ò tí tó ìka kan, tí ò tí àtàǹpàkò mi. Ala ẹsẹ̀, á ní kó máa insert kíní ẹ̀ sí ara òun. She is deriving pleasure from it. But at I feel so bad. I feel so bitter. I feel so terrible that some people somewhere can be so daft, because it is out of stupidity for you to see a post like that instead of you to sit down and have a deep thought and try to understand what that post is saying and what it's actually talking about. And all you had to do is to report the post for them to bring it down. Like I said earlier. And we women, we go out there talking about how we are being abused by men. Have we asked ourselves, why do men really abuse women? Why do they really resort to that? Why? What causes the anger? What causes the bitterness in them? Have we really asked ourselves? And I just hope and I pray that Ọlọ́run á fún wa ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ láti lè ríṣẹ́ náà ṣe yanjú, because àwa là ń para wa, àwa là ń abuse ara wa, àwa là ń ṣera wa, because we don't face the truth, we don't face the fact. Yet we know the truth, we know the facts, we understand the facts, but we shy away from the truth. Start with, I'm this one person that I don't crucify people based on their own opinion. I want to believe that everybody has rights to his or her own opinion, and I want to believe that no one should be crucified based on his or her own opinion, because we are of different background. You know, we're being brought up different ways. We see things differently. We've had different experiences in life, so automatically we can't see things the way, you know. Yeah, on to back o ẹ̀yìn ló kọ sẹ́lòmíì. Meaning, what is right of you might be wrong to me, and what is right to me might be wrong to you. So this takes me to the topic like I want to talk about, like I said earlier on, about flexibility as individual. Okay, and I thought of being flexible as an individual, and I kind of have some reservation based on that fact, and I think I should share my view based on it. In my own view, I think that once your thinking is being rigid and being framed, then there is a problem. In my own view, I also think that once you think you have the answers to all situations, and then you get to have this mindset of your own without shifting grounds, then I think there is a problem. For me, I think to get the most part of life, you know, you have to keep an open mind. I believe that you have to be flexible in the way you see things. You have to keep your thinking very flexible and very light. And another thing that I think of is that if you're being flexible, you know, you are given room to learn things about life generally. If you're being flexible, you're given room to try new things. If you're being flexible, you're given room to having fun in life, rather than being rigid with your thinking and then just, you know, rotating within a particular circle, rotating within your own thinking and your own thinking alone, rotating within your own circle and shell, you know, which can be very, very, very boring and frustrating. Trust me, it is. Okay, but I feel like if you keep standing your ground, if you keep holding on to, you know, this is the way I do my thing kind of thinking, my dear, you become boring. You know, you become boring. You're practically cutting yourself off the fun of life, and before you know it, you'll be a loner. Trust me. Before you know it, you'll be a loner. You realize that you know, even to the people that really care about you out there, you're being cut off because you're too rigid with your thinking. Before you know it, even the loved ones that can actually go out of their way as individual, you know, to be there for you, you realize that they are all gone. You lost them all. Not because they don't love you anymore, not because they don't adore you, not because they don't want to be around you, but just because you have refused to change your way of thinking. You have refused to get away from that rigid mind of yours, which they couldn't deal with. So I also thought of it, and I for me, in my own point of view, I feel life should be seen as a series of adventure. Yes, whereby you kind of live an adventurous life. Wabi, tell me, what is it about life, Seth, when you cannot enjoy it? What is it about life when you cannot explore what is going on around you? What is really, really, really happening in them, or trying to understand the mindset of other people, you know, come out of your shell. Try to understand the mindset of other people. So, for me, like I said earlier, I believe one should see life as, as an adventure whereby you get to meet new people, you get to learn new things, you get to broaden your way of thinking, you get to expand your circle of experiences, and you get to expand your circle of friends as well. You get to, understand that as individual we see things differently. As individual we perceive things differently, and then you try to understand how, you try to understand and respect people's opinion based on things, not based on what you have inside of your head. Because for me, the real flexible thinkers, that I know of, they know when to say no, and then they know when to say yes as well. It is not that it is always a no, or yes, based on their own thinking or based on their own understanding. I really don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say, and you're flowing with me based on this topic. Okay, and I also believe that if you are one person that find yourself saying one of the following things, I don't go to some certain places, maybe you are in the midst of friends and they're like, oh, let's go do this and all that, and you're like, no, I don't go to that kind of place. No, I don't mingle with that kind of people. No, don't worry, I can always sort myself out. No, don't bother. Excuse me, I don't need anybody's help. Or you are one of those that says, this, it has always worked for me this way or that way. Or you are like, I am who I am. I don't need anybody. I can always deal with things myself. I deal with this, I that, and this. My dear, trust me, you are losing it. What I mean by you're losing it, you're losing the fun of life. You're losing out from the people that really care about you. You're losing out of the fun circle. You're becoming boring. You're becoming isolated. You're becoming lonely. And before you know it, trust me, you'll be forgotten. Not that they don't know you exist. Of course they know you exist. But before you know it, you'll be forgotten. Because I'm sure as individuals, they would rather prefer to channel their energy on someone that reasons, with a very flexible mind. As, compared to someone that feels, this is it and that is that. So, for that, having said all that, I'm afraid that it is time that we all should broaden our way of thinking. It is time for us to be very, very flexible in our thinking, try to see things differently, try to, come out of our shell and try to have fun, do new things, meet new people, go to new places. Don't get bored. The situation in Nigeria alone is killing. The situation happening around us alone is frustrating. So my dear, why compile your problem, by being rigid in your thinking? Why pack problem on top problem? By not being flexible with the way you kind of see things. Life is too short, they say. Yes, life is very, very, very short. So why not enjoy it while you can? Have fun while you can. Mingle, chat up, check up on your friends, check up on your loved ones, check up on those that matters, check up on those that care.